It was messed up. Okay, wonderful. How about now? Apparently, alt-tabbing does not play nicely with DOSBox. Are the colors all screwy now? Okay, good. So, this is TIE Fighter. It's a Star Wars game. It's probably the best game ever made in the history of ever. In this, you play as a pilot, and it's your job to deal with pirates, terrorists, and bandits, and keep them from hurting innocent people. Your primary target is a group of terrorists, religious terrorists. This thing actually predicted ISIS like 15 years before it happened. And they call themselves the Alliance to Restore the Republic. All their deeds are justified because they have some strange... Well, you know, like I said, it's ISIS. Space ISIS. So, a little backstory. I suppose it'd be in order. So there used to be a galactic republic. And it was corrupt. It was weak. And the current emperor basically dragged it into the modern age, kicking and screaming. Some people were not happy with this. There was a religious group that sought to establish a theocratic transition government until somebody a little more amenable to their beliefs could be installed in power, as the emperor was not exactly their biggest fan, though he did support them during the closing years of the Republic as they were in the midst of a massive galactic war. But, you know, eventually they decided they didn't like him so much, so they tried to kill him in his office. And their intent after that would have been to take over the Senate, arrest unfriendly senators, and, like I said, install a puppet regime. The Emperor thwarted the assassination attempt, and in a speech before the Senate basically said, you know, these SOBs tried to kill me, and, you know, I need emergency powers. I've already activated a contingency order that calls for their arrest, but they're very dangerous, so part of the contingency order was also, you know, arrest if you can, shoot to kill if you can't. And out of that chaos came the Empire, with massive popular support from the Senate. And about 22 years later is when this is set. And this is all in the films, like, you know. So using the film chronology, this is about 22 years later. It's set just after The Empire Strikes Back. Actually, set during. And I'm trying to think, yeah. Basically, just after the first third up to the beginning of the third film, Return of the Jedi. So yes, you are a pilot in this new empire, and you're trying to fight off bandits, barbarians. You know, you're a Roman legionary in space. I mean, let's not mince words. There are raiders, pirates, and although that religious group kind of scattered, but now they have a bunch of political insurgents on their side who are brainwashed somewhat into their religion. They certainly use the various trappings and benedictions of the religion to bless their operations and such. And Yeah, they're going to be your major target because their stated goal is killing the Emperor and destroying civilization. So, let's get on with it. I've created a new pilot. You might have seen on the front screen, I already have one who's got some experience, but I want to show you the whole game. I'm not going to take you through the training stuff. We'll do one. We'll do one training sim, and then we'll do actual missions. So, we're going to practice gunnery in our fighter. This is our regular fighter. It's a twin-ion engine space superiority fighter. Twin-ion engines where TIE, TIE, comes from. Hence the name of the game. And, yeah. So we'll give this a shot. This is an old game. It's an old game. So there's no voiceovers, there's none of that. The remastered version from 96, 98, something like that, actually has full voiceover. Your briefing officer is played by Guy Steiner, who does a very nice job. Unfortunately, they butchered the soundtrack because they wanted to do CD quality music. This uses the iMuse system, which uses multiple intercutting MIDI tracks to allow the music to respond dynamically to the situation. So, your reinforcements come in, then your theme song plays. If enemy reinforcement comes in, their theme song plays. And, you know, if the battle starts to go south, the music gets a little more desperate, a little faster. If you start really scoring major victories, it gets more upbeat, and they just couldn't do that with the CD audio music. The transitions were utter garbage. So they scrapped it and just went for a constant looping soundtrack of film music. Which is nice, but I'm willing to deal with the gore-out shading graphics and lack of voiceovers just for the soundtrack. So anyway, this is a training mission. We're going to get some instructions on how to use our systems. And then we will do some maneuvering and engaging with dummy starfighters. This is to develop basic targeting skills, teach you to use your interface, threat indicator array, which is 3 lights across the top of your targeting reticle. Whoops. And, you know, little basic air-to-air gunnery. Our fighter is the standard model. We'll be flying TIE Fighter Alpha 1. Twin guns. Fast and maneuverable. Not well armored. There's going to be no opposition at first, and then we'll fight against, like I said, simulated enemies. So let's try this. Oops. I have a little drift in my joystick, I guess. I just recalibrated. That is... Yes, Alpha 1, don't touch anything till you're told to. Hit the T key to target the container in front of you. Well, I hit Joy too, so... Flash is yellow, to indicates current target. Yeah, space to space, air to air. Anyway, I'm going to shoot this because that's what I'm going to have to do anyway. Next! Okay. I'll shoot that one instead. Haha! I shall destroy things out of order. There's nothing you can do about it. And then just keep going. Oh, he's telling us how to use our forward sensors. Yeah. You can look around. This thing has ridiculous detail, especially for its time. You won't find modern AAA games that give you this kind of look around ability. So this is my forward view. Left forward, left back, right forward, up. There isn't down because there's a solid wall there and your fuel tank, so you can't really see through that. This show you something. Those are the key bindings. They are fixed. This thing has controls for everything on the spacecraft. Throttle, commands, ejector seat, gun camera. You have to manage your power settings. Because like right now I have full power diverted to my guns because I am literally just going in a circle and blowing things up. Later ships will have shielding around them. And as you see, with all power into my guns, I can move at about 75 meters per second. The top speed of this craft is actually about 100 meters per second. In game, obviously, as a spacecraft goes, that that makes less than no sense. This is our first target. It is a Z-95 designated Mover 1 because it is your moving target. Whoa! And that was almost a collision. And no, games should absolutely give you more control options and actually make you feel like you're doing something. This is a simulator. Not just some silly shooter. You actually feel like you're in the cockpit. Protecting civilization from these vile bastards. To check our goals, we have taken down 4 of the 5 moving targets for secondary objectives. The bonus objectives are taking down increasing numbers of fighting targets. Now you'll notice these fighters, the initial ones were destroyed very easily. This guy, however, has a shield equipped, which lets him take a couple more hits. Z-95s aren't too tough, and your guns are pretty good.
Alpha 1, secondary objectives completed.
Yes, good shooting from Alpha 1. Little victory roll. I'm going to reduce power to my gun slightly, increase my throttle. Because these guys are kind of quick. And they will shoot at me now. This being a 90s space game, you know, everything's laser guns. Well, I want to explain why you should be fighting the necktie ships. Also, they're not all neckties. Well, no, they're not. These guys are, but that's just because this is training. Oh, we collided. Somehow I survived that. This fighter is kind of akin to a Japanese Zero. Good firepower, but cannot take hits. And maneuverable. I will win a turning fight with any of these SOBs. The problem is, they don't always cooperate. You see, he's so close. And also, I'm currently watching the top corner of my screen because if I switch this back to full screen mode, I cannot see anything. It goes like crazy psychedelic color scheme. Because of reasons. So I have to do this in windowed mode, and well, it is an old game. I think it's like 800 by 600. So, yeah. That's a quarter of my resolution. That was a good hit.
Hunting Alpha 1.
Yes. Alpha 1 is a good hunter. Come here. Come here. Aha! And as you move along, you get successively more powerful craft, but go up against more powerful enemies. Like I said, this is the frontline fighter. Ooh, he's good. But not good enough. So we just line up and... come back here, Space ISIS. Or Space Al-Qaeda, whatever you like to prefer. Although ISIS seems more religiously motivated, whereas Al-Qaeda is more political. But then ISIS actually formed a nation state instead of just being a bunch of dickheads wandering around in the middle of nowhere. Alright, so now I'm going to be up against groups of fighters. And this is usually where you get killed in this mission. But it's training, so you don't actually die. You can die in the game. You know, again, this is before the era of the participation trophy and validation garbage. If you screw up, you die. You are a fighter pilot. That red light over my reticle means his buddy was lining up a shot on me. When that happens in these things, it's usually a good idea to start moving. You always want to stay on their tail. Nobody has rear guns unless they're capital ships. Ah, wait, no, that's not true. There's a shuttle that has a rear gun. It can do bad things to you. That one you charge. Ooh, hey. Yeah, that's the backstory to Star Wars and this game, so... come on. Come back. Okay, that was the dyad down, now it's the triad. It's usually where I get shot down unless I'm really on point. Oh, they're charging. 1 kilometer, they're in range. And now we drop in on their tail and say hello. One of them broke off. Come on. Whoop, I'm hit. If you take hits, you can lose systems. Even your interface can take damage. Oh, he took out my guns. It'll take 34 seconds before they're repaired. Well, that's unfortunate. But I'm probably going to get shot down. So we pitch over. Come on, guns. Once those capacitors light back up, I'll know I'm good. 34 seconds is a very, very long time when there are 3 enemy fighters shooting at you. Alright, there we go. We're back in the fight. And... oop. Back here. Yes. Aha! How do you like that? Unfortunately, I don't think the enemy ships actually do take system damage. I've never knocked out an engine or a gun on them. But they can do that to you. So, you know, like I said, it's from when games were hard. No regenerating health. No press F to pay respects. You just got blown to dust. Gotcha, you son of a bitch. Alright. Aha! You try to shoot me, I shoot you. Maybe this guy will be Russian. Maybe T-34 is pilot. What do you think of that, Erwin? No, we won't make T-34 be pilot. T-34, not a good pilot. Doesn't like planes. They fight planes. Oh, I'm hit! Ah. Come here, you. Well, looks like I'm gonna clear the triad. But these guys are gonna blow me out of the sky. Unless... Where's my space station? We head towards that. Where's the enemy fighters? They're dead ahead. Shit. Alright, that's not gonna work. I was hoping I could maybe take cover under the guns of my friendly base. But yeah, in this... there are some missions you have to disable and capture certain craft. Anything from shuttles with barbarian leaders and... Oh! Damn, they blew up my targeting system. That's okay, I don't need it. As long as I got my radar. I don't care who I'm targeting. So long as... Yeah, there's like 6 keys dedicated to targeting. Nearest enemy, who's attacking you, who's attacking your friend, and then just regular cycling commands. There's 3 memory slots for targets. So you can target a vital craft, and then if it comes under fire, you can quickly target its attacker. Boom! Now the problem with not having my targeting screen anymore, I can't tell his bearing. And it looks like he's lining up on me. I'm trying to line up on him. I'm more maneuverable than him. But I can't tell if I'm going to get him from behind. Oh. Come here, you. That's it. Oh yeah. He's got a friend. But now his friend has no more friends. So I can just survive this guy. Some extra points. Also, the game does have an easy mode. You can turn on invincibility or infinite ammunition, which means you don't even need to recharge your lasers. You have infinite missiles on ships that equip them. That's trouble. Oh, am I hitting my mouse? Hi there. Missions in this can take a little while, just because of, you know, scale compression, things like that. If you've played Kerbal Space Program, you're familiar with the concept. The planet's 600 kilometers in radius, you know, no. There you are. I also can't get a range reading on him, which makes it a little bit tricky to see how much room I have to deal with him. there's part of the problem. I was running at reduced throttle. Don't want to do that. No. Come back, come back, come back. Where are you, where are you, where are you? Alright. Station's there. Let's see if I can run for it. So I'm dumping power out of my guns now into my engines. You see that significantly increases my speed. I'm now going 25% faster than my nominal maximum. Basically, you only do this in emergencies. I'm just trying to get where he doesn't have as much room to maneuver. And the station is the only physical obstacle on the map, so I'm now going to go to full charge on my guns. Retarget the enemy fighter with the R key. Alright, I'm going to duck back into cover by the station. I'm going to try to thread the needle, as it were, draw them in, get them take a couple of pot shots, start drawing AA fire. Yeah. But eventually I gotta get him in front of me, because that's where my guns are. There he is! No, come back! Aha! I hit! Another, his shields are out. I think, anyway. Boom! Wow, I actually survived against... Oh, this is good. I'm actually in an ambush position now for the new ones. So I'm just gonna machine gun their asses. And they got me. That's okay. It's only a training flight. You're in a simulator, you didn't actually get exploded. Still, not too bad. Not too bad at all. We took on 4 enemy fighters and survived. Primary mission is a success. 8 of 14 bonus goals complete. 19 19 enemy fighters destroyed. I have shown I am capable of engaging enemy craft in gunnery combat. Hooray! And having shown that, whoops, that's the options screen. Plus box. Having shown that, I think we are ready to fly a mission. So, Battle 1, pursue rebels fleeing from Hoth. Those are those religious extremists I told you about. We're gonna find them, and we're gonna teach them not to be bad people. With laser beams. So, this is the mission map. 1 TIE fighter from Alpha, Beta, and Gamma squadrons will be on patrol around Outpost D-34. Our mission is to inspect all cargo-bearing vessels as they pass our station. Inspection is a mechanic in this game. You have to fly close and see what they're hiding. We are looking for rebel forces that are fleeing from their base that was destroyed in the movie. 1 TIE fighter. Oh. So, that's the overview. What are the objectives? I guess you would be a colonel. So, Herr Oberst, what are my objectives? I'm to inspect all cargo-carrying vessels that pass through the area. Fly close enough to see what's on board. This is still kind of semi-tutorial. I will fly Alpha 1. The opposition should be minimal. We are checking civilian freighters. Military craft are not allowed through this checkpoint. Whoops, I have no game audio. Oh, this is not good. I have no game audio. Do you guys have game audio? Oh, I somehow... So we're looking for these freighters. They are 5 kilometers out. That's quite a distance. I'm going to cut power to my guns and just do a high-speed pass. Okay, you guys being Scipia. I'm going to put this up online, too. And I'm kind of hoping somebody will join. Well, they've already missed the glorious backstory. And so he has foodstuffs. Oops, we picked up rebels. He's smuggling terrorists. We still have to finish completing our inspection run, and then we will deal with this treachery. Come on. Ah! Space compression is a bitch. This ship should be capable of accelerating at 4,200 G. Not flying at 125 meters per second.
Primary mission objectives completed.
Alright. We have enemy shuttles coming in. They are armed. But first, we're going to find that freighter. Our goal is not its destruction. We seek to capture. You can already see some weapons fire coming in from boarding ships. They're firing special disabling weapons. I'm just going to knock down their shields a bit to help out the security teams. My guns will kill this if I'm not careful. Because I fly a fighter, not a specialist boarding transport. And we're taking some fire, but it's no big deal. They're just shuttles, they're slow. They've got good firepower, but... Alright, shields down.
Target disabled.
And they have disabled the target. I am now going to tend to our attackers. As soon as I find them. Okay, there's the reticle. Oh, there's my friend. Don't want to shoot him. Boom! This is what happens when you mess with the Empire. Vile scum trying to destroy civilization as we know it. And I rammed him. Somehow I'm alive. No! Stop ramming me, you son of a bitch! I am not T-34, I said. There you are.
Capture operation complete. Secondary objectives complete.
So I'm going to match speed with him, which is another throttle command. It's the enter key. It's very good for pursuit. You are generally going to be a lot faster than your targets. And since front mount weaponry is the rule, you seriously risk getting shot down if you overshoot. Another flight of fighters coming in. More shuttles. Probably sent to destroy the freighter. Oop, I'm taking fire. Aha! You did not think I would fly through your shots, did you? But I play World of Warships. I know to dodge a torpedo, you turn into the torpedo. That is the wisdom of Jingle-sama. Boom! Next.
Target destroyed.
Yep, I inspected someone.
Target destroyed.
That means I probably flew way too close for comfort. But that's okay. Gotta make sure they don't have anything useful on board.
Shooting. Target destroyed.
Your head explode. Alright, Sigma 1 has entered the hangar. What about that freighter we captured? This is another feature that is new to this game. If I press the Z key, I can get target analysis. And it can tell me what a target is attacking, what weapons they're charging and firing. Which can be very useful. It can tell you whether or not a bomber is using his missiles to hit something really important or just defending himself against your squadron mates. So yeah, a successful mission. And one of my squadron mates smashed into something. Well, I guess we can't all be rock stars. Oh, and very important for a game like this is time acceleration. I'm gonna save this guy. Where is my base? I want to be on a heading for that. Whoop. Alright. The targeted freighter has left. Mission accomplished. Let's go home. Get a few drinks at the bar. We've earned them. Mission was a success. Not bad shooting. Admittedly, having that freighter there to soak up the damage was probably useful for my accuracy score. All primary and secondary objectives complete. I personally have 4 kills with 6 enemy craft destroyed. We lost 2 fighters, and we captured 1 freighter. We discovered a freighter full of rebels trying to escape from their base on Hoth. They are trying to flee through this sector. And in discovering it, we also captured it. By interrogating the prisoners, we should be able to find more of their ilk. Danke, Herr Oberst. Sorry, the music is catchy. I'm going to break the video here and then pick up again.